Hi, welcome to PNSG412, the final installation of professional practice in your practical nursing course. We're excited to be delivering this course online. My name is Suzanne Bailey. I'll be one of your instructors, and the other instructor working with you this semester will be Joanne Poole. This course will focus mostly on the LPN's leadership role in practical nursing. It is a 5-unit course, each unit being given 4 hours for each module. In your calendar, you will note that you have been scheduled 4 hours, 5 4-hour brackets, which you will use as your time to complete this course. It's going to be best, though, if you manage your time a little bit differently than in those 4-hour chunks. And if you check in with your online course, I'm going to suggest daily, but at least every 2 days, so that you're keeping up with the discussions and being part of the conversations that are happening. With any online course, it is a little difficult. The struggle is often communication, so we really want to make sure that you're interacting with your classmates as best you can. Which reminds me, in this winter semester of PNSG 412, your classmates have changed somewhat. We are incorporating both the Penticton group and the Kelowna group. So when you look at some of your leadership groups, you may see that you may not recognize some names, but consider this a good thing. I think this will help both groups begin to develop communication skills outside of your own little cohort of students. All right, so we will be providing information with how you can contact us. The best way to contact any of your instructors will probably be through the internet or through the My Okanagan webmail. We will reply to your questions within 24 hours during the week, maybe sometimes on weekends, but we're not going to guarantee that. It probably will be during the week where we'll reply to your questions. Yeah, if you have a question that you think other people might have, your best place to ask that question will be to ask it on the news forum, which I'll show you where that is, and then everybody can get the same answer and everybody's on the same page. If we have any information to share, that is also where we will post that information, so that everybody is clear on what's happening within the course. Okay, I'm just going to switch to some on-screen shots to just show you some of the things in Moodle, though I know you're very familiar with Moodle. This is your 4th semester, but you maybe haven't handed in assignments on Moodle or participated in discussion forums. So we're just going to review some of that, okay? So just bear with me while I go to the on. Okay, here you can see where we have the introduction to the PSNG 4112. Every module will have some kind of introduction just to help guide you through what's happening in the module and to hopefully answer any questions before you have them. But again, if you have any questions at any time, please do not hesitate to email the instructors, and we will give you the answers to those questions. I just want to show you, here is the news forum. This news forum will be in most of the modules, will have something that has the same kind of icon. In the introduction, we're calling it the news forum because this is where we're sharing information that goes to everybody that's taking part in the course. You can see where we have saved the date. You'll look at that, and the introduction questions, which you'll be doing in the first week that you are participating in this course. Let's go back into the development course here. The next thing you see is you'll have a hand icon. I'm not sure if you've all used this before, but this is where you submit any assignments that you have. So when you click on that, you'll see where you can just upload a file, and then you'll upload a file, you'll get it from whatever source you have, Word or whatever it is you're using, and then you'll upload that into the course, and that comes directly to your instructors. We'll mark it, and we'll then send it back to you through the same method. Okay? The next thing we'll have a look at, just going to pause this for a moment. Okay, welcome back. You can also see in this introduction we have some general course information. This is just some general information that you might find helpful to keep on hand if you have any questions, or you need to refer back to something. Of course, it's not going to open. Oh, there it is. And it just basically tells you what a typical week may look like, what the assignments are due, how available the instructors are, etc. So please use that. Okay, and continuing on, you can see under the assignments criteria and submissions toggle. So these toggles just open like this here. They're fairly straightforward. Under here is the assignment and due dates. This will be something that you will want to open up, and you will want to put these dates into your calendar, just because when we're not meeting routinely, sometimes different things get lost or forgotten. So if you have these dates actually on your calendar, you will be able to keep track of what you're doing. You can see what this looks like. So basically there is 5 assignments. The leadership assignment is a little bit different. We'll talk about that a little bit later. The portfolio assignment is very similar to what you've done before in the past, except for this time we're doing interview questions and goals, and you'll get more information on that in Module 2. The introduction is basically just something that you're going to do this week when you're getting started at this to help navigate through the Moodle course. Module participation, this is something that you're going to do every week. This hand-in tab will be with the module itself, and I shouldn't say every week, with every module, okay? It's not actually due every week. But this is a self-scoring. Part of professional practice is self-regulation, and when you're out practicing in the real world, you will have to make goals for yourself. You will have to identify which learning things you've attended, etc. So, and you will also have to evaluate your own practice, and this is part of this, where you will be evaluating your own practice and filling out a participation grid every time a module is completed. The big project is the group presentation. This is an online project. It's worth 30% of your mark, and it's due February 21st. And again, we will have more information on that, there is more information on that in Module 5. It's fairly clearly written out, but if you have questions, be sure to ask. Okay, the only other icon I'm going to show you in this introduction is the chat icon. The chat icon looks a little bit different than the discussion forum. Basically, a chat icon, which is what this looks like, it's the same as any other chat forum that you use in the rest of your life. So everybody can see what you're typing, everybody can answer and respond to what you're typing, there's no special topic headings, etc. Whereas when you're looking at the discussion forum, you can see that there's actually different topic headings. So that's the big difference with that, with the chat forum and the discussion forum. Okay, well, good luck. Time to get started with your introduction questions, and complete those and hand them in here, as you can see where the hand icon is, and I look forward to meeting you all. Thanks.